Hey, this is John, and I'm looking forward to talking with you Monday night on how to buy your first rental. And I'm standing in front of a community of one of my first rentals. This definitely dates me, but this was post-college. This was one of the first houses that I ever bought. This was a new community tucked in kind of behind the Shady Grove Metro. So I believe it would be a good long-term investment. But at the time, I was really just looking for a place to live. My friends refused to move all the way out here because they wanted to be closer to Washington, D.C., whether they were in Arlington or Bethesda. So I had a hard time finding roommates, but I did eventually find a couple, and they were direct opposites. I called them the odd couple. The first one's name was Chuck. Chuck was a free spirit. He was the life of the party. He always wanted to go out. He was always smiling. And on the other end of the spectrum, I had another roommate called Doug. Doug was wound tighter than, as they say, a $2 watch. He was pretty wound up, and a lot of little things really bugged Doug. Well, Chuck and Doug never got along. Chuck routinely in the morning would wet Doug's toothbrush and put it back in the holster. Well, you can imagine, Doug would come to me and complain that Chuck was using his toothbrush, and I had to talk to him. And suffice to say, Doug and Chuck never became great friends, but they did pay their rent every month, and it worked out pretty well for me. But that's not the point of the story. The point is that I encourage highly that you come and join us Monday night to hear about how to buy your first rental. Now, I'm a real estate guy, but you're going to hear from financial advisors. Many of them say that owning rental real estate may not be the best investment. The return on investment, it might not be as good as you can do in other types of investments, and that's fine. Folks, we all wish that we bought Amazon or Microsoft when it first came into our worlds. But sometimes we can't do that. The point is, you need to take some of your investment capital and invest it long term. And that's the point of Monday night's discussion. I'm a real estate guy, so I believe in owning some rental real estate. This property has done very well for me. I bought this brand new for $100,000 post-college. I lived in it for a little while, and then I have rented it out ever since. Today, it's probably in the $425,000, $450,000 range. It's right near a metro, so I've had very little downtime on the vacancies. It's been rented most of the past 30 plus years. So it's been a great investment. The other things you can do with it too, you obviously have net worth. You have cash flow, get about $2,000 a month in cash flow for it now. You can borrow against it if you need some capital, get a credit line to use in other parts of your business. You get tax benefits too of rental real estate. So there's a lot of good things that you can do with owning rental real estate. Monday night, I'm going to go through those. I'm going to go through a lot of different factors that you need to consider when locating and buying a property. Maybe it's right here in the Washington, D.C. suburb, or maybe it's in a different part of the country, but we'll certainly talk about that. So come on out Monday night, join me. I look forward to meeting with you and talking with you. I certainly miss you seeing you in person, but we're going to do the best we can as we go forward, as we all walk through this pandemic. So see you Monday night. Again, how to buy your first rental. Tell your friends and relatives. If anyone wanted to know how to do that, we're going to lay it right out for you in a very easy to understand presentation. So look forward to seeing you.